welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot.
Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun.
you know, I get these crazies calling me. See what's gonna happen
All
next.
the ladies, dude.
Bro, yeah, I know.
Dude, we legit got a message on a comment on the YouTube last week because Trousseau made a joke that you died. And I was like, no, he'll be back next week. Dude, one of the first comments was, did Dom die?
Oh my God. Now I'm still here alive and well.
Alive and well. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Troublemakers, the podcast where each week we bring on a guest and they tell crazy stories about their lives. I'm your host, Dylan Krasinski, coming to you from a gorgeous, beautiful day.
Man, lovely day.
In Astoria, Queens. Nice and breezy, dude. Fall has officially arrived. With me, as always, back again after a 1-week hiatus. My good pal, my good buddy, my number 2, Mr. Dominic Leonelli.
What's up, you guys? Man, happy to be here. It's been a while, man. I haven't kicked it with you for like 2 weeks.
You know, yeah, because we had a bunch in the bank.
Yeah.
And then you were away. I was
Maybe it
away.
was 3 weeks.
I know.
Every time I take a 3-week hiatus away from you, I see how much thinner you got, how much bigger the smile's getting, the healthiness.
Dude, I could tell. I got a little drunk this past weekend,
Yeah.
and I could tell the skinny guy confidence was coming back.
Oh, was
hard,
it?
dude? Yeah.
Where are you getting close? What do you got to be about 190?
190. No, I'm still like 215, 218.
Yeah, well, it's coming down slow.
But I've been, like I said, I've been at the gym more now.
Yeah, hitting
back
the
in the
bike.
gym, hitting the bike every day.
That's what's up, dude. I could tell you got energy, dude.
So I think I'm putting I'm gaining more muscle now too. So my weight's been kind of on the scale stagnant.
What do you think the
but
big difference is that keeps you going right now? Is it the results, or now it's a lifestyle thing?
Dude, it's so weird. Like sometimes I just get like into it, you know?
Yeah.
Like weirdly, I'm like, okay, I'm into it. I have a like motivation, you know? They say motivation, whatever.
Yeah.
If I can 2 weeks ago, I just was like, what if I just go to the gym today and work out, and then I do the bike, and then I do push-ups at my house, and then I go for a run.
Dude.
And those four things, right? And I was like, what if I just do all that one day? Let's see how I feel. And I did it, and then I was like, that was not bad at all. I woke
know
up
for a
early,
fact,
banged it all out.
I guarantee you're going to get extremely ripped. I know it's going to happen, dude. I just know it. You rip veins in the forehead with that type of rip.
Dude, they say stretch marks
Yeah.
for when dudes are really muscular.
Yeah.
You can tell who was skinny and gained muscle and who was fat and lost fat to show their muscle.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to keep the fat muscle, you know?
Well, they say when you see a dude who's very vascular, veiny, that means that they were heavy and lost the weight.
Oh,
when
no
you see a
shit.
dude who has stretch marks on their pecs and their biceps,
Yeah.
that means that they were skinny and they gained a ton of muscle.
You know what I think would be a good move for you when you get all ripped up? You got to meet a girl that's not so much there, like her self-esteem's a little low, and she just deals with you. She's just happy to be with you. You're all ripped up.
Dude, see, I'm the opposite of you.
Really?
I'm a reacher, you know?
don't want a sad girlfriend?
No, I want a real better than me girl who's if I can get
know if you
ripped
want
up,
that.
dude. I want a 10 who I'm just constantly paranoid that they probably are out cheating on me, but I'm not gonna think about it because I'm just hey, I'm happy to be here.
Dude, you got to get a girl that's just sad. I'm telling you.
No, dude.
One where the sun don't come out a lot. You could check. They don't have the wrinkle lines from smiling. Then you just know, oh, this is a sad woman.
I got those hard, dude.
You do a little bit for a sad girl, changes her life. You know, you're just kind of nice to her. Even honestly, if you just don't hit her, I'll be honest.
Oh my God,
she'll be like,
dude.
he's such a good guy.
Yeah, I don't want you. This is the standard. There are women out there dating and being like,
Yeah.
he's such a nice guy. He's never raised a hand to me, and it's
Yeah.
dude,
He
what are we
sleeps on the
doing?
couch, hooks up with all the neighbors.
Oh.
But, you know,
No, I want a girl who's a little bit of a dick to me sometimes, but is nice and
Yeah.
loves me, and then
I don't
But
know,
I don't
man.
want someone who's I don't know if I want someone who's obsessed with me.
I don't want one of these girls that's trying to help me with my career. showing me like Shane Gillis's stand-up clips. Like, why don't you do this? I'm so over these types of girls.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Shane Gillis got a lot of girls into comedy, I feel like. Girls never used to show me stand-up clips. Now they're showing me tires and, well, how come you're not on this show? Why
Yeah,
don't-"
because all their ex-boyfriends love Shane, including us. Like,
Right.
we both love Shane. All their ex-boyfriends are like, got them into it and forced them to like comedy, and then they broke up. And then now they're
still
like,
into Shane.
you guys know Shane Gillis?
Now they're going to comedy shows. I see a lot more girls at shows now.
Yeah.
Laughing at the dark humor.
It's good.
I think he did change it. Man, he brought back dark humor comedy. We were going down a weird spell. The straight white male, the me and you straight white male. You know, because there's a few different blends of the straight white male. There's the rosy cheek, blue-eyed, fucking skinny, you know, rich kid, which you're going to be pretty soon. You'll be the skinny, fucking blue-eyed.
I hope so, dude.
You got to go a little bit more blonde with the hair, though.
Matt Rife, dude. That's going to be me.
I'd say just straight up Eminem blonde it.
Diet, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go straight blonde.
Not a bad idea.
Or even a little lighter than Eminem. You know, get your...
Like real bleach.
Yeah, bleach it up. Yeah.
I saw Eminem was at I think he was at the Lions game this weekend.
Oh, shit.
And he was on, they hit the camera like on the Jumbotron, and someone took a screenshot and posted it and was like, he's got like dark hair now. Like dark brown, almost looks like 8 Mile Eminem.
Yeah.
And he's got like a hat pulled down low, and his eyebrows are like dark too. And someone tweeted, they were like, "It looks like Eminem is cosplaying as Eminem." Yeah, I was like, that's so funny.
I know so many people were upset when he quit dyeing his hair blonde. They're like, I just don't like him no more. It's like, dude, it's music. You don't even need to see him.
Yeah, it's like you got a real great hair for radio.
It's those people that just get too used to shit. You know,
They don't like change.
that people don't like change. Like, I know so many people that would tell me about Chappelle when he came back saying, oh man, it's just a shame he's not skinny anymore. I like the skinny Chappelle.
Dude, he's in like the best shape
Like,
ever.
what are you talking about? The dude's a grown man. He's
like
19
ripped the
years
hell
old when he
up,
was
man.
skinny.
Yeah, that's another good thing. They're like, oh, I liked him when he was 21. And it's like, yeah, the 25 years have passed, man.
It is crazy what time does to you, man. Like, you ever meet somebody that you really like some of these comedians, I feel like it'd be weird to meet them in real life because you see them, even some of these mobsters that do podcasts and shit, you see them in real life, they got makeup on and shit at the podcast. Yeah, because they're trying to hide their lines, you know?
Interesting. Yeah, I'm never going to do that.
I'm going to show the lines.
I'm never going to do that.
I'm an old man.
Dude, that's a big thing. You know, when you see women, you see like a chick that you're like dating or whatever, and then the first time you see her without makeup on, and then you're like, oh wow, you look so different. But dudes, we never get that because we always look bad.
Yeah,
like our baseline is no makeup.
Right.
But women, they dress it up and they're like, oh my God, you're perfect. Holy shit.
What's your opinion?
And then they take it off and you're like, you see all these flaws. You're just used to all my flaws. That's the problem.
Do you think they should get rid of makeup completely?
I mean, I don't. I have zero opinion.
Really?
Actually, you know what?
I say get rid of it.
I say more makeup, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
See, the thing is, girls would be telling me, like my girl's telling me, she goes, you're insecure. Powder, 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 cover up, powder, powder. I'm like, am I really insecure, bitch?
Yeah, dude. Why don't you love yourself more? Powder, powder.
Yeah.
Mascara.
You get comfortable in your own skin.
Nails.
yeah.
You just have to accept your body the way you are. Botox.
Dude, I kicked it with, speaking of people that are famous and like seeing them in real life is weird. I kicked it with Lilo Brancato.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude's jacked in real life.
I believe it.
Probably 20-inch biceps. Like, you think the camera adds muscle when you watch him in video. Unless he just got jacked, dude. We're sitting there, this dude's arms are like that. Like, I want to fuck with the dude, bro. You could tell he could fuck somebody up, bro.
Yeah, probably.
He's one of those dudes.
Who's anybody who doesn't know, I'm sure there are people, is Goodfellas, Sopranos.
Yeah, and the Bronx Tale, star of A Bronx Tale.
Oh, yeah, not Goodfellas. He was in Bronx Tale.
And Sopranos. I think he was in, and there's a song about him. Some rapper made a song about him or something.
He was the young kid in,
Sopranos.
or the teenager in Bronx Tale, right?
Yeah. He was basically the star.
Yeah.
You know that movie's about Chaz's life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I watched the whole thing on it. He said that really happened the time at a bar when bikers
Now
came
you just
in.
can't leave.
Bro, can you imagine?
Pretty badass. That's a cool story how he got that made too. Like he
he made it
pitched
like a play or something.
Yeah, and like I think Robert De Niro saw it or something.
Wow.
And then like he wanted, I forget how it was, like he wanted Robert De Niro to play his part.
Yeah.
And then was like, no, you play. Like, I forget
Dude,
what it
did
was,
you
but
know
it was
the-
something weird with that where he was like, no, I'll play this bus driver. You play
How
the
about
main guy.
Fonzie put up the money for Goodfellas? I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that's interesting.
That's crazy to think about.
Fonzie.
The Fonz.
He's great, man.
Yeah. I used to act just like him.
Henry
for years.
Winkler.
Yeah. Man, I'm a
he's
big fan.
he's the best.
I
dude.
grew up on, I watched Happy Days reruns. Like, I didn't grow up during it, but I'd watch it.
Dude,
late at
Holes. Do you ever see Holes?
No.
He's the dad in Holes.
night. Nah, I never seen it.
Great movie. Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, shit. But yeah, dude, we got to get you down to the Italian Fest. Get you to gain some of this weight that you've been losing.
Yeah, I think I'll come tonight, dude.
That's
Assuming I can finish my work, I'm coming.
Kryptonite for you guys, huh? Like, people want to
What do you mean?
Like,
Fat
there's
people?
nothing healthy there.
No, dude. Well, I'll have the sausage and peppers.
Yeah, and what, you won't eat the bread? Or
I've
what's
done
the
it.
rule?
I've done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
I've
that's
done it.
Such disrespect. You don't eat the Italian bread.
I could.
You can't be on a diet at Italians. Now they got gluten-free stands there.
I don't like that. Or you get like meatballs.
I'm going to get the Philly cheesesteak from Skinny Joey Merlino. It's cool that you could buy a cheesesteak from a mob boss nowadays.
Is he a mob boss?
Well, he used to be. I don't think he is anymore, but he was like the Philadelphia crime boss until last year.
Oh, you were telling me this. Yeah.
Yeah. He was
That's
like
crazy
the
that
main guy.
you can go on a podcast and talk about how you were like the head of
Yeah.
a crime family and like as if the FBI isn't like,
I love seeing
let's
these
listen.
guys.
Listen in.
My favorite
What the
is
hell?
watching when you see them getting heated up like the mobsters on podcasts. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, sometimes you'll see Sammy the Bull with Mikey Francesi. They'll be going back and forth on a little Zoom thing, you know. And they don't really got good editors. They just got their Italian cousin, you know.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
guy Joey's trying to do it all.
Dude, give me 1% of all the profits.
You'll see they keep redoing like one move he learned on Adobe, like one filter where it spins.
He's like, yeah, dude.
And they'll be arguing, you know. You ever see them arguing? Wait, I killed way more people than you. You know, you were afraid I chopped that guy's arm off. You were scared.
Dude, yeah, this is just one FBI agent taking notes.
Yeah.
He's like, this is good stuff, boys. Keep it up.
Yeah, I was never scared to kill. Look, who talks like that in the mob? You see him getting childish.
It is so funny. Yeah, that guy Lilo, he was the character in The Sopranos when he was like, Tony, can I have a soda? Is that the one?
yeah,
I
I
think
think
he's
so.
the one, right? And
Yeah.
he gets killed for doing that hit or whatever, unauthorized.
Well, yeah, they think Tony's was hit. They think he got hit. The way he died.
Oh,
I know
they
there's a lot
think
of
the ending was
conspiracies.
he
no,
died?
like real life, people think that maybe he was whacked for putting out so many secrets about
Oh, like
mob
the
and
actor.
shit.
No, he
Yeah.
had a heart attack.
Well, they say it's a little, you know,
Suspicious?
gray line. there.
Listen, Dom, you know me. You know I love a conspiracy.
Yeah. They say
I've
it's a gray
never
line.
heard that James Gandolfini was killed by the mob.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't know, man. I've heard stories where like he got phone calls in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
being like,
Don don't wear shorts.
yeah, Don don't wear shorts, but like we like what you're doing,
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. We like it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, how could you be mad? It's one of the greatest shows of all time.
And you're making them look good. I mean, it brought the mob back, brought Italians back in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Italians, we were really going downhill for a while. Nobody was they didn't care about us.
No respect.
No respect. I think Sopranos brought it back a little, maybe.
Have you watched
Mangione.
Mangione? Yeah.
I just went by there last night. My buddy's in town. He's like all over the case. you
Really?
know? And, dude, I had no clue how close that is to my house where that happened. That's on like 50th
Where it happened?
and 5th Ave, yeah.
Well, they had. I just saw today they dropped the state terrorism charges against him.
Yeah, and they dropped the murder charge, didn't they? It's
No, I doubt it.
It was like
doubt
handling a firearm. Yeah, they lowered it to like misuse of a firearm.
No, you
yeah, it's
think
like that's pretty much the best way to use a firearm.
it's,
But here's
it's
the-
an unauthorized way?
Here's the weird thing why a lot of people are confused about. My buddy was telling me, he's like covering it. He said there's 4 exits at that hotel. Like there's 4 like main exits. So it's like how'd that guy know what exit he was going to come out of? Oh, maybe he watched him for a few days.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't think he'll get off.
Right. Probably 3 to 5 years.
No,
You think 10?
dude,
They'll sentence him to 20.
buddy,
He'll probably do 5.
buddy. Assuming you go by the facts, he allegedly murdered someone in cold blood.
Yeah.
He's either gonna be found not guilty or he's going to prison for the rest of his life.
The amount of people that thought it was me is insane.
Were you getting
so
texted?
many DMs,
You're
dude.
getting knocks on the door from the NYPD being like, where were you? You were like, oh, I was eating at McDonald's. What do you mean?
You know what's wild? Like, they had no problem finding that guy, but the comedian that we know that shot somebody, they can't find him, and he's like in New York delivering food.
Yeah, you know what the difference was?
Yeah.
That one of them was the one of the victims was the healthcare CEO who died,
And the other one was a black guy that worked at the MTA.
and the other one was just a random dude who was injured. He didn't even die.
I shot him in the back twice, though. But yeah, I
Wait,
guess
really?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's what he did. He shot the dude in the back twice.
The guy that we knew
Yeah.
in the back?
Yeah.
Did he die?
No, he lived. I guess he's messed up for life, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
To be fair, anybody listening, neither of us have ever seen this guy since
I haven't.
all this went
I
down.
know some comedians that gotta be lying. They're like, yeah, he's delivering food.
That
Get him
can't
on.
be true.
It's
man.
like if I had any job, it would not be deliver food.
Yeah,
I
it's-
guess you could wear a scully or something. Like, what's them skeezies? You know, in North Carolina, I think now it's a misdemeanor to wear what are those shiesties?
the shiesties, yeah.
They need to do that in New York.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's just, I get it. It's like, it was at first, like, it's a fashion thing.
Right.
But now people are like, it's fashion. And, like, you can commit crimes
And get away with
very
it.
easily.
You know, so many people that were against the mask, and then they started realizing, wait, I could rob and kill people all day.
Nobody recognizes me.
And I won't get sick.
They're doing that. Yeah, exactly, dude. They're doing that in China because they have all the
Yeah,
AI
dude, they've
stuff.
been that
They
shit,
wear
the
these
facial
full
recognition.
face
Yeah.
white things.
I see it in New York, the Chinese people.
Damn.
What's the point of that?
So that AI can't pick you up like the cameras.
Wow.
Facial recognition.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't realize.
So that's why people are wearing them. So I'm all for that,
Right.
hiding from the government, not letting the government get your data and information.
Yeah, it's Minority Report.
I'm all for that, dude. Yeah, but
So would you do the mask thing? You'd hide it?
the shiesties?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna start wearing
Me
them.
and you wouldn't look good in the shiesty.
No.
We're too white.
Yeah,
Look
they would be like
Buzz Lightyear.
It just looks like we're going skiing.
Yeah.
That's
right.
me and you. It looks like we're hopping on a bus to Breckenridge.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's not like they're like, oh, there's a snow house down there. And we got
Yeah.
your skis ready to go.
I always kind of wanted to be one of those skinny gangbangers, like from Old Block. You know, those guys weigh about 105 pounds, but they got the gun tucked in their leg. Dude, I don't know how they wear skinny jeans and have assault rifles tucked in there.
That's crazy, dude.
You ever see that? Straight up assault rifles you see people pulling out in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Old
that's not
Block,
good, man. Not good.
That Old Block's wild. My friend, he's
What is it called? Old Block or
Old Block.
Old Block?
Yeah, there was this guy. It used to be called something else. There was like BDGs and BDDs or something. And there were two gangs back then.
BBWs?
Something. Yeah,
Yeah.
BBWs. That's what they like.
BDEs?
Yeah, the BDGs like the BDWs. They changed it to Old Block because some guy named like Old something got killed there. So now it's called Old Block.
Old Dirty Bastard?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He might have been the one. But yeah, dude, I'd go down there and whack some people. It happens.
Sometimes every now and then I just will think of oh, what's the next top, or my brain will just go off for a split second in this podcast and then it'll come back and you were just oh, I'd go down there and whack someone. I'm like, hang on, I gotta loop back in.
When
dude.
in Rome, that's what you do.
Dude, yeah, it's hey, if you go to Hawaii, you wear a lei. If you go to, Colorado, you ski. If you go to Chicago, you gangbang.
You gotta go Old Block.
I
on
get
the
it,
Steve Harvey
yeah.
show,
Yeah, why not, dude? No, but dude, can you imagine if that guy Mangione, if he's found not guilty and he gets off scot-free, or he goes to prison for just a year or two and he's out, dude, the amount of celebrity that he's gonna have.
Yeah. What celebrity?
It's crazy.
You think Selena Gomez? Who's going?
No,
for
just
him? Ariana Grande.
him himself will be a celebrity, dude. He'll be front row at Yankees games. He'll be front row at Knicks.
Yeah,
Knicks
remember
games.
that one dude? What was that one
He'll be
dude?
seeing Hamilton
Who
front
was that
row.
dude that almost got in trouble in the pandemic for killing people with a machine gun? He got away with it or something, or assault rifle?
Oh, fuck. And what's his name?
Big Hose, Big Doors was his like name. Yeah. Look, he's not famous anymore, but
I mean, he still is.
Yeah.
Fairly.
I'm sure he still gets tickets, maybe to like a Browns game or something.
What was his name? Fuck. Why am I forgetting this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was found not
Matt
guilty
Rife
at
or
trial.
Yeah, you know, I can see this man, Joni guy, getting away with it. You know, you got to keep in mind, this is nothing compared to how New York was in the 70s and 80s. People would witness a murder, and then they'd whack all the witnesses.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, dude, nobody testify. You whack a witness.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, yeah. How did we forget that name?
Yeah. It's a hell of a name.
What's he up to now? We should follow him, get him on the pod.
Dude, what does he do? Acquitted of all charges. What is he doing now?
Working a fast food job.
No, dude. I bet he's got so much money. People just sending him money and shit.
Yeah. You get the GoFundMe when you kill people. Help him out. That one dude got 1.3 million, killed 2 innocent people.
Who?
I forgot who it was.
Let's see what he's doing. Oh, I mean, according to this,
He's got a Netflix special coming out.
I don't know if this is true. I mean, I believe it, you know. According to Google, which obviously is always right, it says
Right.
Kyle Rittenhouse is now a full-time gun shop employee
Wow. Perfect job for this fucking guy.
in Florida as of February 9th of this year. I mean, I don't know if I buy it, but maybe.
He opened up a little gun store. Can you imagine when he argues with a girl?
Dude, can you imagine? I don't know. I don't know, like, if I mean, I don't know. There was nothing, like, I have no idea what type of, I only know one thing about him.
Right. He killed 2 people or something.
During the
Chased
riots.
him down or something.
Yeah, like literally defending property or, whatever.
It shows you how cool you could be in court if you just win people over, you know?
Dude, this guy, fucking Mangione, he's not even like, I don't think he said anything. He's just walked into court.
Remember all the girls loved him, then they found out he's 5'4". They're like,
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Every girl wanted him, then everybody, all the haters started blasting his height.
Oh, that's
Pictures
brutal,
of his driver's
dude.
license, 5'4".
Yeah, dude, they make you take your lifts off when you go to jail.
Yeah, you can't play around.
There's no Kanzugi shoes there, dude.
They were showing pictures of him with abs and shit.
That's crazy, dude. Well, we haven't caught up in a bit. How was the cruise?
And the cruise was cool. I ended up getting in trouble by one of my bosses for a podcast.
What'd you do?
My other podcast, Dry Salami Podcast.
What did you do?
I just talked about the food and like how, I was just being honest, to be honest. So I'm not even upset about it. But, I'm talking Dan Hiromi on Dry Salami about it. I just came
Subtle
back.
plug.
Yeah, it's like I'm fucking sick. I got sick on the ship. The food was like undercooked, and the way they were treating me, I felt like was terrible. Like I'm an entertainer. It's like, it's like you can be a little bit nicer to me, some leeway.
Yeah.
I got 4 shows tonight. I'm entertaining the whole boat tonight. Maybe since I traveled for 3 days, you could chill for 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So you got in trouble. They hit you
she
up.
hits
They were
me
like,
up.
we
She
heard
hit
the
me
pod.
up. She's like, she sent it to me. She goes, oh, good to know you speak so bad of the guest and the crew that speak so highly of you. So,
You know what's upsetting?
yeah.
You've definitely said similar things on this pod.
Right.
Why didn't she see that, dude?
I know.
What
Why
the
does Dry
hell?
Salami pop up?
Fuck. We gotta get some more listeners, man.
Yeah, she actually sent me the full thing, and it was
Hilarious,
this girl.
dude.
I kind of liked her, to be honest with you. We were hanging out on the ship. We had fun. I only hung out with her for like a couple hours, but I thought we made a friendship, and then then that shit came out. So that's
I mean,
a wrap.
you still might be friendly with her. She's just kind of
I don't
being the
know.
boss, you know?
I can't stand some of these women that like, whenever they start
Or
getting
people.
like, when they got to tell you what to do, or they try to sound all smart to you. She's younger than me. It's like, look, she's like 31. I'm like, look, all right, talk to me when you're 40. Let's see if you have the same viewpoints you got right now.
After you're already getting old and curmudgeon-y, dude.
Yeah.
Well, once you've been doing these cruise ships for 5+ years,
Yeah.
then you come back to me and tell me how good the grilled cheese is.
Right. I'm like, look, it's I can't stand these girls that try to tell me how to live my life.
yeah.
You run into that a lot.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, what are you doing? Where's your career at? What are you doing to better? What bother? I get a lot of questions from these girls nowadays. Why do you do comedy? I'm like, because I enjoy it. That's not enough of an answer. Like, you don't ask a plumber, why do you do plumbing? Well, because I couldn't do nothing else. It's like, they'll be like, you got to find the deeper root to why you do comedy. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's because I don't want to work a day job.
Yeah, why do I do comedy? Because there's no better feeling in the world than being in front of the best, like being in front of a good crowd.
Yeah.
And being on stage and telling jokes and making a room full of people feel an emotion all together, laughter, and that is like the greatest feeling in the world.
And I'll tell you, that answer is a lovely answer. It's not going to please anybody. No. They don't want to hear that. They're just waiting. You could tell they just want you to say, "I got molested." All right, they just want to hear you say,
or they want you. I want to be famous.
Yeah, I just want to be famous.
I mean, we all do, but that's not why you do it. It would be much easier. You could, you could be Luigi Mangione and be famous.
Yeah, before,
much easier to do that than what we're doing.
You got to think of all the stuff we got to start doing before we even consider being famous. Like, because when you become famous, people look you up and they'll be like, "Oh, Dylan, you made it." Say you got famous tomorrow. Huh. Say you do that Charlemagne. What's that hip hop fucking?
Charlemagne the God?
Yes.
Breakfast Club?
Say you do Breakfast Club. They call you on. He's going to be like, "Okay, so what have you done for BLM?" I'm still waiting on my check, bro.
I'll be like, I posted a black square. I deleted it, but I posted it. I can't mess up the grid, dude. It's 2 years later.
It didn't work out.
No, hilarious, dude. Yeah, what did I do? I don't know. I voted for Trump twice.
Yeah, dude, I would love to hear that answer.
Can you imagine on the Breakfast Club? They were like, "What are you doing for what are you doing for the black community, Dom?"
Yeah, it's gonna come up. I'm gonna say, well, I tell jokes about black people so they feel involved. Let's get started with you, Charlemagne. I met him once. He was really nice, actually.
Was he?
I was opening for TK Kirkland. He said, "What's up?" to me, but I feel like he was probably mad a black person didn't have that position,
I could see it.
It's like, why is a white dude opening up for TK?
He seems like kind of an asshole, I think.
Yeah, you never know. In real life, he was cool when I met him, but maybe...
I mean, he's also like not a comic.
You got to be
prepared. He's in your arena at that point.
And he's like got that show with Schultz too. They had that shit for years. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I would do that show though. I'd do the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
if they had me on.
Yeah, I mean, I think anybody would. It's also not going to be, me going on. They would be like, it looks like it shows that you were a criminal prosecutor for 5 years. What do you?
That's what I did for the black community.
What do you have to say for yourself? It's like, I don't know, man. Like you might say like, oh, all these people that we prosecuted, but almost 95% of them, there were victims that we protected in those cases.
Like, you know how many guys I got off for weed charges?
Yeah, dude. Do you know how many people that were arrested on BS charges that I dismissed in court? Wow. And like, yeah, dude, we did that all the time. All the time.
And they wouldn't have you do a real charge. Like if somebody beats somebody up with a hammer or something.
No, what do you mean?
You'd have to handle that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
We've never talked about this. Like, yeah.
I would be terrified if they find your address.
I was the high-risk domestic violence person for 3 years. So they know your
full name.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
they don't care about me, though, dude, because it's such like
when you're standing up there and getting them more guilty.
Dude, I've done like gang stuff. Like, yeah. Yeah.
What is like a gang in New York? What's even like?
This was in Massachusetts.
Oh damn, they got gangs out there. The Irish gangs.
No, a little bit, a little bit of both.
Fucking Westies.
Yeah, I told you one time I was in a court and I was in the trial session and I had like, the way it works, you'll get like 10, 12 cases to prepare for trial. Yeah. Only one will go, but you never know. Like 10 of them might get dismissed. 3 of them might get another date. And like, right. Defense counsel needs a further date because we found a witness or something like that. You know, we need more time to prepare. So you get 10 scheduled. There might be like 3 ready to go. And then the oldest one will go. So we had one that I'm doing it. I'm like looking the night before. I'm like, this is definitely the case that's gonna go. And sitting in there, and fucking comedian walks in, who I was like, oh yeah, what's up, man? And I look at the file, and I was like, damn, shit, dude. So it was just like wild. He went by like a different name.
Yeah, in comedy,
and it were like a shortened name, and then I was like, dude, this is definitely you. And then we had to go up, and I was like, I didn't realize there's a conflict, but I can't try this case because I know this guy. And
that's a good way to get out of it.
Well, it went to someone else, and I was just conflicted out.
Now, would they cut you out of it for being successful online? Is that a thing that could ever come up and bite you?
No, I mean, well, I don't do it anymore.
Oh,
but
so
like,
it doesn't matter.
I'm sure if there were things that I was doing and saying, and I was like, if you're like a famous influencer for doing, also like it depends on what you do.
If you're talking about the case,
well, I wouldn't do that. But like if I was like doing what I'm doing now, just doing like videos about being hungover and videos about like hot takes about, you know, whatever, which maybe some people might be offended by, like talking about the plus size park hoppers.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that maybe people would be a little upset, and I might get a call and being like, dude, you can't, what are you doing? You're posting shit online, making fun of fat people, dude. And I would be like, well, I'm fat.
Well, my next video is about Charlie Kirk.
Oh, it's fucking terrible, dude.
It's
fucking horrible.
That's a shame, bro.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Me neither, and I wasn't cracking a joke. It is a shame.
It's so fucking terrible.
You know, he was such a nice guy. Like, I get, hey, you can have different viewpoints, but he actually opened up my eyes to a lot of shit. I never paid attention to politics. So I started watching him, and then I realized, you know, yeah, maybe I do feel this way about abortion. That is a light. You know, he made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. One of my
nobody should be murdered like that.
No. One of my buddies who's like very liberal, like when it happened, I like sent it to like our group chat or whatever, and he was like, he's very liberal, and he was like, oh well, like this guy was like a racist and a homophobe and whatever and blah blah blah. And I was like, but he wasn't. And I sent him I actually sent him a couple of like videos, and he was like, you know, immediately kind of like the way people get Republicans and Democrats, you know, they get defensive immediately because they're like, oh no, I'm definitely right.
The fake memes are the best.
But then, dude, like he was like, you know, the next day he was like, I've actually seen a bunch of videos since I didn't know who that guy was. He's like, I never even really heard about him, just like saw what certain people were sharing. And I assumed, he's like, I've actually watched some videos, and it's actually crazy. He's not that at all.
I was in this group chat that my step grandfather put me in. It was all his buddies and one of my uncles, and like he passed away, and the group chat was always still going, you know. And I remember
can't leave that,
right?
You know.
Well, I ended up leaving it. People would what do you call the best way to get those people that don't really pay attention to politics, but they're so emotionally driven?
Yeah,
I remember the memes. It would be like Joe Biden, a picture of him, and then it would be something Trump said, and then they'd be like, can you believe this guy said this? And people would be like, that's why he's scum. Like Trump people would be like, Trump forever. Yeah. And then below it'd be like, you dumb fuck, that's what Trump says. You don't even know who you're voting for, dude.
Yeah, or yeah.
But yeah, no, that's
people get charged up online too.
I'm hoping they catch that person, man.
They did.
Yeah, but they don't know if it was him or right. They're like,
I mean,
speculating.
I mean, well, he's like been arrested. I believe
his own
he's
father
been
turned him in.
Yeah. I mean, with anything like that, there's immediately going to be like questions, right. You know, people being like,
and
well,
when
this
they tell
seems
you,
weird.
Listen, I've been on the other side of that. Now, luckily, I didn't have to rap, but one of my friends had to. They were like, this is how the cops try to intimidate you. They're like, hey, look, you were with them. They shot somebody. So you're going to go down for attempted murder if you don't rat them out.
Whoa.
What do you want to do? And I don't know if that's legal or not, but that'll make everybody turn.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely legal.
Yeah, it's like,
say
hey,
that, like
you were
being
with
an accessory. Like,
right.
We know you were with them. We have you on video.
Yeah.
We just can't see the guy who held the gun.
Right.
So, but we got you.
We got
as
you.
being there.
Bitch.
As an accessory.
I wish I could be involved in that. See, God, I think, choose my path right, because I can't be no criminal case lawyer. As much as I'd be into it, one, I don't got the juice in the brain. But two, it's like when you see those girls all strung out on dope, their cars broke down, a little bit, you know, you kind of, have you ever felt tempted? Like you see a nice, pretty girl, life all fucked up.
I'm sorry, Dom. What?
I know people go down for that temptation. I knew a dude, he was a Florida cop.
What are we doing right now? What do you mean?
I knew a dude was a Florida cop, busted this girl 3 times, and then came out he was busting her because he liked her. And I guess, I don't know, they'd mess around. So he was like, he was married with kids too. And he goes, I just wanted to help her out. So he ended up meeting up with her, like out of uniform, at her apartment, hooked up with her, Jesus. I guess, had text message evidence of it.
That's so bad.
And it was just all from a traffic stop. She was flirting with them, and next thing you know,
so fucking bad.
Yep, she had Fetty Wap on her. You know,
yeah, dude.
fentanyl.
If you have, if you like as a cop too, like
Yeah.
when you meet like someone on like a DUI or something,
yeah,
like a really
temptation.
attractive girl.
That's when the devil
and they're
starts
just
going.
like, well, I'll do. Now they all have body cams, but I'm sure that was happening in the 90s where they're like, if I do something for you, can you just drive me home instead of
Yeah.
booking me?
Yeah.
I'm sure that was probably happening in like the 80s and 90s.
That was the heyday of being a cop. The 80s, the 90s, maybe even the 70s. That was the best time ever for anything.
Everyone respected you.
Yeah.
And you could just be a criminal,
You could knock
basically.
somebody's teeth out, no problem.
And
What did you say?
they're like, well, they're a cop. They would never lie.
Yeah.
Now it's you assume cops are lying, unfortunately.
Yeah, and they're going down for it. You still got a few of the old school cops still throwing drugs in the car. You see it on TikTok. Hey, man, what was that you just threw in my car?
I saw that video.
Yeah, dude.
Dude. That's the problem, dude, because like they always say like a one bad apple, but like one bad fucking guy in like a department gives the entire department an untrustworthy bad name.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
like
like
one
when you-
sketchy dude.
You know, it's like when you hang around firemen and they're not in a public setting, when you're just out drinking with them, you're like, these guys are pretty wild.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, these heroes over here, all they're talking about is fucking pussy.
Yeah, these heroes got some skeletons.
Yeah, look at that fucking broad over there. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they just hang around at a firehouse all day.
You know, I pulled her out of the building. I smacked her ass a couple times, you know. I didn't smack her ass.
That's a wild thing. Like being a firefighter, like your job is to like obviously hang out and fight fires, but like to actually do work,
Yeah.
you have to like hope for something bad to happen.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
And I'm sure they want action, just shooting pool all day.
Because if there's not fires happening, you're just like chilling.
Well, what about like I live as a small town, so like firemen are people you went to school with.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was this little, it wasn't even a real fire. Like the girl could have walked down the steps. This dude was doing too much. He ran up there, threw her over the shoulder, running her out.
He wants the training.
Right.
He's got the
like
training.
being the hero. And this girl's married, and it's like now she stays friends with the firemen. I see them when I go back home. They're drinking together. I'm like,
He saved my life.
yeah. And it's like, come on, bitch.
It's like there was a stove fire. You
Right,
could have walked out
threw
yourself.
rice on it. It's
Yeah,
like,
what do you
dumb
mean?
bitch? What do you,
Your paper towel caught on fire. Just throw it in the sink.
Pour some baking soda on the flame and call it a day.
Came back in. You couldn't even tell there was a fire.
I guess I'd do the same thing, though. You save somebody's wife, you might as well stay friends with her.
I mean, how many times have you met a girl after a show that found you funny who might be married or have a boyfriend and they're like, well, we'll follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
as soon as a girl throws that out there, it's like, yep, she's for the streets. It's like, and people will say, what? She can't have friends? It's like, she's not my fucking friend.
we met at a show
Yeah.
and she was found me funny, but that's like an attraction thing for women,
Right.
With guys of like, well, he's funny. He's
I
funny.
talked about her body for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, you single? Oh, if you weren't single,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
not me or you,
Well, you
but
can
like
follow
some
me on
comics.
Instagram.
Yeah, we can follow each other on Instagram.
I was just hanging with this girl, dude. I'm like, all right, I'll just hang with her. Good friend, you know. I show up. She got her whole titty out at the bar. Entire titty out.
Come on.
I'm like, this is a bad look. I'm like, hey, I hung out, had a couple of drinks. Whole titty out. I kept telling her, like, put that, you know.
Put that
what are you
away.
doing? There's a guy sitting here trying to talk to her. She's got her titty out, sitting with me. And I'm just like, bro, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm looking at this guy. And then she goes, it's like an hour. And mind you, I don't know. Maybe she does have a boyfriend. Who knows? I was there an hour. I'm like, all right, I got to go because it's a friend of mine in town. I was like, I just want to show face, but I don't like hanging out. When people start repeating themselves, I'm like, all right, I can't do. I'm not drunk.
Because they're
enough to be
drunk,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to leave. She goes, oh, wait, let me just blow you in the bathroom
Whoa.
real quick. Right in front of this other dude that's trying to talk to her.
Come on, man.
Here's the funny thing. I actually had to go to the bathroom, and I took a long piss, and I come back out, and I'm thinking, everybody in here probably thinks this girl just blew me.
Jeez. Yeah.
You know, I was a good Christian boy.
Dude, I had to take a poop at the bar the other night.
Oh, dude.
Not really what we talk about here, but
Right.
it was necessary.
Did you put the toilet paper down on the seat?
No, this was a nice bar.
Oh, damn, you raw dogged the seat like
Yeah,
that?
dude. What am I? Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah, dude, I just took
It was bad. It
I did
was
a
bad,
nasty
man.
one in an outhouse, man. I was hosting a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, this is the other day.
Smash burger fucking contest. Dude, I could not hold it.
Dude, thank God I didn't agree to go to that because I ended up going out Saturday night. That's when I took a poop at the
Yeah.
bar. I got real drunk. I got so I was so hungover all day Saturday.
The worst
all
is
day
when
Sunday.
you wake up and you're like, okay, did I say that stuff? Oh, you start looking at who you called at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, dude.
I know. I
spent so much money, man. It was
Nothing
crazy.
good comes from that.
Speaking of your ladies, we read this on last pod with Brandon when he was here. Shout out Trousseau for filling in. But I just want to read the beginning. Hey guys, longtime listener of the pod from Ontario, Canada.
Damn.
Dom needs to stop dating the first girl he sees after a breakup.
He's right. I got a story for you.
Dude, it made me laugh so hard.
Look, I broke up with my bodybuilder girlfriend, or she, whatever. She blocked me on everything and mailed me my watch. But so we broke up. Dude, I shoot a sketch with a girl literally 2 days before me and my girl break up. The day we're done, I hit this girl up. I'm dating another girl. Literally, I started dating another girl instantly. I don't even think it was an hour that I was single. And, one of these OCD girls, though.
Yeah.
You ever date one of these?
Yeah,
It's
me.
like, I used to think OCD was a made-up thing. What level of OCD are you, though?
I mean, not so much anymore.
Would you make a girl floss her teeth before she kisses you?
No.
What about before a blowjob?
No.
Bro, this girl, I didn't give her a blowjob, but this girl
How big was her
my
dick?
own fucking teeth. She didn't believe
She
me.
flossed your teeth?
Yep.
Do you floss every day?
No, and I told her that. I just came back off a cruise.
Jesus,
I was
dude.
like, I'm tired. I was like, I got to go to bed.
You're going to
She's
floss, there's blood everywhere.
Like, yeah, it's about 3:30 in the morning. She's like, you got to floss before you lay down in my bed. I'm like, what? She's like, well, I'm not going to kiss you till you floss. I can't keep my eyes open. And then she can't find floss. And finally she gets it. I'm like, I lied. I go, look, I flossed this morning. I just don't floss twice a day.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I flossed. Let it go. Dude, she didn't believe me. She's like, no, we're not going to continue till I floss your teeth. Bro, and I got a gap. She pulled out a huge hunk of meat.
Oh!
Dude, I couldn't even lie. She's like, you were going to do this to me? You know I don't eat meat. I'm just like, yo, I can't believe this level of OCD.
You're like, to be honest, Dom, I don't want to side with her, but, dude.
Huge hunk
Who
of
knows
steak.
When was the last time you had steak? 3 days before?
Nah,
Who knows,
right.
man?
I floss twice, 3 times a year.
I've been flossing, dude. I've been flossing every day since 2020. It's a game changer,
dude,
man.
You really are getting your life together. There's going to be a point haters come out. See, I'm your real friend. I'm happy for you. But I'm sure you're going to start to find at least 2 or 3. They're going to start hating on you. They're going to see the car, the apartment. You get a little baddie, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think it's going to be out of our friends?
I wonder, dude.
You could always tell. I feel like I could always tell haters. I had one dude tell me the most backhanded compliment.
What'd he say?
Comedian. He goes like, oh yeah. And he goes, anymore people can just get online just doing something weird with the camera, which is exactly what I do. I point to myself and just saying some dumb fucking shit that makes no sense and just do 1,000 of those. And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking if that's the case, why don't you do it, buddy?
Yeah, why don't you?
You could do it. Mm-hmm. It's not as easy as people think.
No, but it's, it's fun. I like doing it.
Man, the level
people
of
get
hate.
so mad, dude.
Dude, whenever I would buy new sneakers back in Ohio and I'm around some girls, guys would always try to pull out the size of it being 10.5. Look, that's not a 12. Look, you got little feet. That's a 10.5.
10.5 is normal. I'm an 11, 11.5, but like 10.5 is normal.
I feel like 10.5 is a good foot.
Yeah, that's a normal shoe size.
Well, in my neighborhood, it's a lot of ego in the hood. So people would just buy size 12s. That's
crazy.
It'd be a fucking 4 foot tall motherfucker.
putting extra socks in the toes.
I don't even think they'd do that. It'd be all creased up in the toe.
Damn, dude. Do you want to? We got a couple emails.
Yeah, let's read them. Let's check them out.
They've been building up. Up, guys. If you want to send emails, troublemakerspod@gmail.com. We'll answer your questions.
Fuck.
What happened?
Hang now.
Oh, dude, isn't that the worst, man? Fucking hate that. Bothers you for like fucking
3
a week
weeks.
now.
Yeah,
dude.
a week, dude.
Dude, this is. Did I show you that?
Damn, yeah, I'm still scarred from a year ago.
It's
You're
getting
gonna
better.
have that mark for.
It's getting
It's
better.
gonna be a little pink for about 10 months.
Yeah, probably. Dude, it itches like crazy. But this is like 4 weeks old now. And I got a fucking like a rash. This is like 3 weeks old. I've been putting stuff on it, but it's still there from the bandage.
Yeah.
Dude, because I had it covered at the
That's
beach.
at least, that was 2nd degree.
Yeah, for sure. I'm getting a
You'll be
physical
scarred
tomorrow.
for a year.
I'm getting a physical tomorrow, so I'm going to ask the doctor about it. But
There ain't shit you could do with burns. Some of them, if it was a little bit worse, you'd have to go because some of them don't heal. They just keep getting worse. I think.
yeah, no, this one was healing. It was fine. I went to the urgent care. If anybody wants to see it, fucking looks bad, but
I got to go to urgent care.
burn
dude.
myself with the steamer.
I had like an infected toenail off and on.
Oh, dude, ingrown toenail.
Infected toenail, like it's a little white at the top.
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like a normal nail. It was white. Like I washed cars, so I had this since I was like 19 years old.
Yeah.
Right, it would always come back a little bit, and the doctors give you medicine that's real hard on your liver. So it's like they can only give it to you like every 5 years.
Wow.
And it would get rid of it a little bit, but it was never enough medicine. I'd be like, look, if you can just give it to me for another 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, your liver can't handle it. So
It's like just enough to get it.
So dude,
Almost gone.
they prescribed me this medicine. I'm a procrastinator. I wait a year to put it on, right? I'm like ready to get rid of this. It's
like a lotion
tell.
and it's bad on your liver?
Yeah, no, it's a pill that's bad on your liver.
Oh.
But they prescribe you this gel that you put underneath your nail, and I didn't know it expires. So I had it for like 2 years. And I'm like, fuck, let me start using this shit. I put it on
Religiously, and it's not doing
3
anything.
days later, whole toenail turns green. And I just went on cruises for 3 weeks. So
Oh, my God.
I got to go somewhere, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
have to
current?
Cut my fucking toe off.
No.
I
The
don't know.
toe's green?
The toenail underneath it is completely green.
Maybe it'll just fall off.
I don't know. I got to go to an urgent care like ASAP. Like
God
tomorrow.
damn, dude.
I've been too busy, man.
They got an urgent care right up by the train. You could probably
I
pop
got
in.
one block from my house. It's just getting the time to go. You know how urgent care is. It's like I'm gonna be there for about 11 hours.
No, dude. It'll
Is
be
it in
go
now?
to the one in Astoria right here. It'll be
Oh yeah, I bet
fucking
that's
25
different.
minutes, man.
I'm in Manhattan. It's all these people trying to get Suboxone to get.
Yeah,
off
no.
heroin
This
and
this
shit.
one's real quick. I went in for the burn. I made an appointment and I was in and out 20 minutes.
Damn, you made an appointment.
You can go online and just
You
they
do
have
a
them
lot
like
of white people shit.
what, like making appointments
Yeah, who
to see a
does that?
doctor, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, you gotta walk in there pissed off. Yo, I ain't got time for this shit today. Who's this little white bitch behind the counter?
Yeah, dude.
I want to talk to an ethnic bitch.
Dude, you'll see him up in
Yeah,
Astoria,
you don't
dude.
got nobody ethnic?
Need some ethnicity.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
asked for it.
This is an email we got. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a big fan of the pod. I've been listening since Dom's mushroom story episode.
Wow.
Shout out,
Long-time
dude.
listener.
This is from Mr. E. Currently watching an episode at work at Johnson's Space Center in Houston. Oh shit,
wow, dude.
That's cool as hell. The big question is, when is Kerrigan going to do a reunion episode?
Bro,
It'd
we've
be
been trying
cool
to
to
get
hear
him.
from him again as a guest idea. Dan Harumi would be cool.
Yo.
And Johnny Salami would be a good guest to have back. Thanks for the laughs and the stories, Mr. E. Shout out, Mr. E. Thanks for the email. Dude, we've been trying, man.
Dude, we've been trying.
We've been trying to get Kerrigan
If
back
they want to
on.
get Kerrigan, you could fucking go on an app and get your apartment painted somewhere.
You gotta hit Kerrigan up on
some business
Instagram,
shit.
dude,
Yeah.
and ask him yourself, because we've tried to reach out, but he doesn't respond to me.
Dude,
he doesn't
would
respond to
fight
you,
us, bro.
He might. I it's so weird.
I don't even know what I
I don't
would do
even
if
want to talk
Kerrigan
about it.
punched
But Kerrigan, dude, he was one of my best buds.
Mine
Yours too.
dude.
He was even
I
closer with
honestly
you.
didn't even think he'd get mad at the whole situation. Hey,
I think he's mad that you came and did the pod when he left.
He asked me, he said, hey, what would you do in this situation? I was like, look, man, it doesn't cost you nothing. You got free videos. People are getting to know you on the streets.
Yeah.
They know you're a part of Troublemakers. Well, what's it matter? You show up to somebody's house an hour a week.
Should we
that's
just?
it.
I don't think we've ever talked about this. The whole falling out with Kerrigan.
Yeah, I don't think we did either.
That me and Kerrigan had is that we were doing the pod together, and I was doing all the editing. I was doing all the clip cutting. So we talked about money, and I
30 cents.
didn't want to. I was like, I think I should get a little bit more of a split because
You spent $3,000 on equipment.
it was because I'm doing like all the producer work too,
Right.
and booking the guests and doing all that. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. And then like that was it. We didn't talk about it again for like a year. Also, we weren't making any money. Dude, there was 1 month where we made like $700 and we split it. I think we split it 50-50 actually, because I was like, oh, this is a nice paycheck. Let's just split this one.
Yeah.
And then he like held on to this for like 9 months to a year, and then eventually was like, yeah, I'm quitting the pod. I was like, what? Why? And he was like, I've been pissed about this unfair split. I was like, Kerrigan, we're not even making money. What do you mean, dude? And he was like, I think we are. I'm like, we're not, dude. I've shown you everything. And it was just like, I don't know.
You know, the thing with me and Kerrigan, as I reflected back on our friendship, I noticed one thing about him. He would come into my life when he needed something. Like, first time I ever really spoke to Kerrigan was because I had tools on me at the creek. And he's like, hey, I got a job. You could do this job. We'll work. We'll do drywall. Can you drywall? I'm like, all right. And I don't know all the details. This job's like 3 fucking hours away from New York. I'm making like $100 a day. I'm there 15 all night long. Jeez. Like terrible fucking money. So I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing it. But every now and then I got desperate. I'd hit him up. Yo, you got any work? I'd get like $150 to paint. And, you know, you'd see he's getting like fucking $4,000 for the job. And so that was always a little weird. And I get an old man hustle. He starts coming around, you know. And I wasn't ever sure if we had a real friendship or what. But
I think he did.
I don't know. This is the one thing that really always bothered me about him. So once we started getting tight, we're hanging out old man hustle all the time. I was like, hey, I got a job. It pays $2,000. It's mad easy. I could do it myself, but I might as well split it with you. We'll be done quicker. Yeah. I'll do all the demo and you just paint the place.
Yeah.
He goes, done deal. So we do it, and I'm like, we'll split it $1,000 each. He tries to backdoor me and message the girl on his own to get the paycheck to come to him. So I noticed she messaged me, hey, I don't know, this isn't right. I always pay you. I have your Zelle.
Yeah.
I've been working for this girl for like 3 years.
Yeah.
She goes, I'd rather just pay you since I have it all set up in the system. And I'm like, yo, did you message her? And then he goes, oh, yeah, I got a company, so it's easier. And he goes, I'll take out the taxes, and I'll just throw you the leftover. You got like $300 coming your way after supplies. I'm like, nah, dude. It's $2,000.
We're going to split it.
We're splitting it $1,000 each. And I said, she already paid me.
Yeah.
How about this, Mike? How about I take the taxes out, and I give you $300? And he's looking at me fucked up. And I'm like, but I ain't going to do that. Here's your $1,000, bro. You show me what type of friend you are.
Wow.
And, you know, it's like from that point on, I was kind of done with him. Then he was always hanging out with my girlfriend. Like, I think that's the weirdest move that anybody would fucking do.
Yeah.
She would hit me up like, yo, Mike's just sitting here. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Well, to answer this question, I mean, I have no ill will or negative feelings to Mike. I would love to talk to him. I've hit him up multiple times. I know you have too.
And I would discuss these things with him in person.
Well, I've hit him up multiple times, and it seemed like the whole falling out was that he like held on to this. And I'm sure that there was like, you know me too. Like when I get on a roll, like I'm like, well, this is how we're doing things.
Right.
It seems to make sense. Like make an argument for why not.
Right.
Why it should be different. And I'm like, well, I mean, if we were going to pay someone, we would have to either pay out of pocket to do all the things I'm doing.
Right.
You know, it was kind of like in my mind, I was like, well, I'm doing all this and he's showing up for an hour every week.
Right.
And I'm like putting all this marketing work into it, all the cutting of clips. I was cutting like 7 clips a week back then
and
too.
Dude, speaking of money, not even, you know, one of the last times I even hung out with him, I'll go to his house. He's like, yeah, we're going to do something for YouTube. So I'm thinking we're going to shoot some videos. And he's making a Patreon for me. Now, you guys know I have a lot of followers. Like, at this point, I probably had only 100,000 or something, 90,000. So he's making a Patreon. And he's like, yeah, we'll just split everything you get. I'm like, dude, we're in one video together. And that was from 2 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So even now, I can't get past where I have to make a new Patreon under my name. And it's like those little things, like that was the last one to where I'm like, buddy, like, you know, how much do you want to use me?
Yeah.
You know?
And I will say, I mean, when I moved here, he was already pretty set up in New York. Like, you know, he had like places that he was in. Helped me out big time. Like, he was the one who kind of helped me get into Old Man Hustle.
And I got him in there.
And, you know, he helped me out. And like, we used to, that like first year and a half that I was here, which is why I wanted to do the pod with him. Because we were just hanging out all the time. You know?
Yeah, one thing I will say is funny as fuck. The dude's a hilarious stand-up.
Still to this day, there are 3 comics,
Dude,
and we talked
hilarious.
about it with JJ, dude.
Yeah.
There are 3 comics that make me laugh harder than anybody else, and it's Shane Gillis, Jeffrey Osmus, and Mike Kerrigan.
Yeah.
They make me laugh so much.
And Jeffrey has a unique...
Yeah.
Everything about Jeffrey makes you laugh. I was in New York's Funniest with him. him and Tyler Fisher killed so hard. It's tough to say who really. I mean, Tyler really killed it, but Jeffrey just fucking every second.
Yeah. But that, to answer your question, we'd love to have him back on. I got
think it'd be a
no
great debate.
negativity.
I would tell him, I'd speak the truth. I'd say, hey, motherfucker, you used me. I was a friend to you, and you were trying to use me. It is what it is.
The only thing that bummed me out is like, dude, he like cut me off without like any conversation. We were gonna pod like Saturday morning, and on Friday, like right before Christmas, he was like, hey, I'm leaving. I can't do tomorrow. I was like, really? Well, you just busy? Can we do it? He goes, no, I'm done. I'm done with the pod. I'm not doing it anymore. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I just want to do something else. And he wasn't negative. He was like, I just feel like I want to focus on myself, my own stuff. And I was like, okay. I mean, are you like mad? Like what? He was not giving me that vibe.
Yeah.
And then I like heard from other people that he was pissed at me. I'm like, dude, we've been friends. Like, have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And I would hit him up. Like, I was like, hey, man, I'd love to talk after Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hope you're well. Never responded. I've sent him a few messages since then, like checking in. Never responded.
Do you think your friendship was based on real friendship from his end? Or do you think he knew that you were doing shit in Boston and he just kept the friendship alive?
No, because when I was in New York, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything here.
I mean, you still had some connects to Boston.
Sure, but like he wasn't going up there, really.
But what was he really doing for you in New York other than got you in hustle?
Oh, it got me in hustle and just being a friend, dude. Like we were just hanging out and like doing the pod together, having fun. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
It would be an interesting podcast.
It would be great, I think.
Yeah, I know he definitely got mad at me for doing it. He's like, "Are you fucking crazy?" I'm like,
"Oh,
bro.
he did actually."
Yeah, he called me late at night, right after the first one aired or something, screaming at me.
You never told me this.
Oh yeah.
No, so you said I think he's mad because of this. I always assumed it was like.
No, well,
I assume he's mad because you came on, dude.
Or third episode, when he caught wind that I was actually on as a regular.
Yeah.
So maybe it was 2 or 3 eps in.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, bro. Like I said, first off, dude, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do in my career?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's number one. Do you think I want to paint houses like you the rest of my life? Yeah. Like, no, I want to be a comedian. So here's a podcast that I went viral on a lot. Actually, the first time I went viral was this pod, right? I'm like, it makes sense. I have fans on the pod. Like, whether you want to believe that or not, I have another podcast I just started because I got on this right when I started Dry Salami too.
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes sense. My Dry Salami podcast had 0 followers. I start doing this a lot. Next thing you know, the Dry Salami boost up in views. And it's like, this is our life. This is our career, dude. You ain't nobody to tell me what the fuck to do with my career. Are you my wife?
That is crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I remember you said something like I suspected it. It was probably, but that was a concern I had too. I was like, this is like when I found out he was actually like mad at me, I was like, fuck, like guys who I've met through him, like you and Big T, I'm like, are they going to be like pissed at me too? Or like being like, we're not friends anymore. Thankfully, that's not what happened.
Yeah. Well, Andy's a fallen soldier to comedy, man. I knew when he quit before, he just fell off for a long time. He'll be back. He always quits and comes back. Probably found a wife or a girlfriend.
That was, I remember we talked about that. He was like, I almost quit like right before COVID. Like I was dating a girl. We almost got married and, but yeah, still one of the funniest guys. I would love to have him back.
And as for Dan, we can't get Dan. I've asked Dan. Dan,
really?
I'll be honest. I don't even think Dan would do Joe Rogan.
Why? He does a podcast with you.
He's like, what's the point?
I don't know.
He does it with me as a friend, like
having fun.
Nah, he's like, hey, we don't need to do anything anymore. He's like, I just need my cell phone.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
And
that's
he's
fair.
working, and he works 24/7 on his social media now. And he's blowing up, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
He's going to be huge. Every video this guy posts gets like 3 million views now.
Wow.
Like it's
that's
like
crazy,
a different
dude.
level. People hit me up about him. Like,
damn.
I wouldn't be surprised if and his videos are like 6 minutes long on Instagram. Still
he's
get
probably
like 3
getting,
million
he's
views.
probably getting paid.
Dude, I'm sure he's making so much bread. I don't blame him to not want to leave his house.
No.
I know I had one video do good on TikTok.
So, I mean, to be fair, I'm not like trying to be like, what? You should. We should. But like, dude, even if I was making like $50,000 a month on my cell phone, I'd still want to go out and experience life. No,
I don't think you'd be going to Astoria to do a podcast. If you're making $50,000, on
dude, I'd go to the city and be like, I'm gonna have fun. Like, dude, I did Michael Good's pod.
That's what's up.
This past weekend on Monday, maybe.
Nah, I think with him it
was fun, dude. And me, him, and Kim back.
He's got his hand in a lot of different bags. Like he writes books. He uses his time very skillful. Like he puts the YouTube, he's putting a lot of focus on that, and he's still working. You know, he still works actually.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand these people that like, when is enough money? Like as soon as I started making money, I quit my job. Like I'm like, bro, what? I'll make this shit work. I'll never understand these people that could make money. It wouldn't be any disrespect towards you or me why he wouldn't do.
No, he's just busy.
He would be like, hey, listen, if I'm gonna spend 3 hours doing something, I'd rather spend it. You know,
I could spend 3 hours and make 5 videos that are going to make me a lot more money.
Will make a whole album. He has like 10 rock bands and like jazz bands secretly under different names. I shouldn't even be saying this.
So funny.
But bro, he'll make a whole album in 3 hours and drop it on Spotify.
Whoa.
Or he'll write a book in like 5 hours, a whole book.
Get out of here.
Yeah, dude, he's just one of those
smart guy.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, you know, you could, if you spend time on stuff, you get it done.
I've only hung out with him like once or twice.
Very smart dude.
Yeah.
Very smart, and that's what his stuff's about. Like honestly, everybody should check him out, Dan Harumi, because he has some very interesting takes, and you'll get sucked in, dude. I watched all his videos. I still go back and watch them. Yeah. There's real funny shit in there he peppers in. You know, the dude's a hilarious joke writer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, honestly, that would be somebody. If I had to hire a writer for something, I would hire Kerrigan and Harumi.
Yeah.
Those two would, I know I'd be set with those two.
Yeah. Kerrigan, you'd get a lot of COVID jokes 6 years later.
Kerrigan, you'd have to hang out with him to get the jokes.
I mean, he would still be great, but he would be like, are we still doing jokes about Biden?
Yeah. Dude, I wonder with these comics that got big during that. I mean, they got to pivot soon.
Oh, yeah.
How much more time do you got to talk about COVID? I seen a comic doing a COVID joke on the cruise ship, and dude, people booed him.
Really?
Yeah, they don't even want to hear COVID shit.
I have one joke about COVID, and it's not even about COVID. It's about Zoom dating.
Yeah.
I don't even do it.
I thought you were going to say it was about George Floyd. No.
I can't breathe. We got to cut that. That was a joke. It was literally just how much I appreciated Zoom dating and how it became a thing during COVID. I don't even tell it anymore, but like I feel like I kind of could, because it's not about COVID. It's just about a necessity of dating during COVID. But it's 5 years old at this point. I stopped telling it like 3 years ago.
I gotta start writing more jokes, dude. I've been writing a lot too, but it's like now I realize, like I posted 100 stand-up clips.
God damn, Dom.
Yeah, I did it all within the course of like 2 months.
That's great.
A few of them hit 1 million, but
it's casual.
When you really think about 100 jokes, is nothing.
Yeah.
Like these guys that are big, go look up like John Marco Ceresi. He probably got 3,000 jokes.
Dude, or look at Attell and Norman Samaril. They're fucking hammering jokes
and
out.
They got
20 a day,
quick ones.
Maybe even more.
I don't know if those guys could be posting their material though like that, because that's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like you got to have jokes that you could post that you don't care about. Then you got to have jokes that you want to keep for your show.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's almost like you got to write double.
You want to do, we're already over an hour, but you want to do one more
yeah, let's do it.
Email, and then we'll wrap?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got this on Instagram, and she said, I didn't follow the instructions with the emailing, but would love some advice. So
think it's really a girl?
Or a bot, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a girl. My upstairs neighbor keeps blasting the worst music at 8 a.m. I live in a small building and don't want to be confrontational, but damn, how would you get her to stop?
First off, I got to say, what a way to say you hate Spanish music.
Yeah, I need more context, dude. That actually is a good point. I need more context to give a thorough advice.
You know, what do you think it is? Is it Michael Jackson? Oh, no.
I mean, let's be real. It's not Frank Sinatra.
I blast MJ as soon as I wake up every morning. Soul music makes you feel good. You know, I'd say you got to start doing something to annoy her.
Yeah.
So you live below her. Maybe we could do some stink bombs, some dead fish in the thing,
Up in the ceiling.
Yeah,
that's
throw
smart.
some shit in the ceiling. You know what, honestly, what would be the way to go is if she wakes up early, you just blast music all night.
Good point,
Or
dude.
just bang on the ceiling. They have a thing I seen on TikTok. It was probably a joke somebody invented, but it's this thing that just goes up and down. I think it's like the fucking Jerkmate. Shout out to JJ. I think that's what it is. I think it's the fucking pump.
And
on
it just hits a pole or whatever.
And they put it up, and it's like a broomstick they put in the thing.
Dude, do that again.
You know what I wanted to?
You're like, it's just doing this the whole time. I don't get it. Just
Bro,
jerking off a giant.
I was at the festival, speaking of like guys doing gay shit.
Yeah.
I seen this dude, the way he was eating corn. I'm like, dude, like he had it in his fucking throat.
Is he
dude.
eating it end to end?
His cheek, dude. It was like, stretching his damn cheek out. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, dude? You put the fucking corn husk in your cheek? Like, dude. Like,
He's gnawing on it,
Yeah.
dude, like it's an ice cream.
got a lady with him.
Oh, come on.
Everybody's staring.
He's like, I just like the way it feels.
What do you think they should do?
I think real advice, just call the cops.
Right.
Just call the cops and be like, hey, this lady, anonymously, you don't have to be confrontational. I need more context. What race are you? What race is she?
Yeah.
What music is being
It's very
played?
important for how the cops are going to react.
If you want to actually get confrontational, you could just knock on the door one afternoon and be like, hey, I work late. The music, if you could turn it down a little bit. I don't know. It might be an angry response, but you also might make a friend. Who knows? You might get stabbed, but you might make a friend.
I would totally make something bang on their ceiling 24 hours a day, and I would never answer my door when they knock.
Yeah, I would be a little bit more less confrontational since you live in a small building. Just be like, hey, I work really late and I sleep in because I'm up. I work through the nights. Could you just turn the music down a little bit, or like until like noon, maybe listen on your headphones or something? Would that be a big deal?
And we need to know what this girl's doing at night.
Yeah.
Like, why is she out so late working?
Yeah.
What type of job does she have? Is she an RN at a hospital? Because if you tell somebody, hey, look, I work in healthcare, I'm a nurse, and
Even if you don't, just say that.
just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm a doctor. I save lives.
Yeah, I work at Chubby's. I'm stripping down there now at the plus size women's strip club. Come get it at Chubby's. Oink, 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 oink.
Dude, I would go there. Are you kidding me? If I heard that theme song, I'm going. Well, hey.
You can eat hot dogs for free. Oink, 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 oink.
All you can eat hot dog buffet,
Come on,
baby.
piglets.
We got chili. We got onions. Dude, I got I got 2 hot dogs on Saturday night from the street vendor.
Oh, some Frankfurters.
Oh, it was so bad. It was
Dirty
so
water
bad.
dogs.
They were gross, man. He did them on the grill, not even in the water. I hate it. They were like cold, dude. It was like raw hot dogs.
Yep.
Terrible. But thank you for the Instagram. If you guys want to write in again, troublemakerspod@gmail.com or on Instagram, shoot us some questions. We'll answer them. Dominic,
Had a blast.
you want to tell them where they can find you? We'll
Dry
wrap this up.
Salami podcast and everything else. Dominic Leonelli, except TikTok, Dom of NYC.
You can find me at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and at Troublemakers on all those sites. We're posting like 3 clips an episode, so check those out. And new episodes are out every single Wednesday. YouTube, Spotify. Leave a review, write a comment. We love you so much. We'll see you next week, baby. Good night.
I'm gonna come.
Yes, I will.